Recently, Swimpire Safety Village was invited to be a part of an Ag Day presentation at the Washington Pavilion here in Sioux Falls. We chose to create a diorama talking about farm safety, specifically handling grain. So what I told the young folks that were there was, you bring the corn in from the field in the tractor in a grain wagon. You get the gravity wagon set next to the auger, and the farmer goes up and he goes over and he releases some grain into the auger. The auger then in turn moves the grain up to the top and then into the bin over here. This area is significantly different or dangerous. This is a danger zone. Adults, keep your children away from this area, and children, just stay away. Once in a while things get caught in here, and the farmers will use a shovel or something to move the grain so that they can go get the grain into the auger. Another thing that's very important is sometimes kids like to watch, and so they're maybe close to the auger or close to the gravity wagon. They should never be in the gravity wagon, because guess what? When it pulls out the bottom, you're going to get sucked down into the gravity wagon. Okay. Now let's go to the other end of this extreme. Up here is the grain bin, and they make special harnesses for people that have to be in the grain bin. And they're very important. No one should be in the grain bin without a harness. We've heard about people who get caught in a grain bin, but very few people have actually ever seen what happens. So for this demonstration, our farmer guy is in the grain bin, and there's somebody else that's offloading grain into the trucks to go to market. Let's watch and see what happens to our farmer guy. Within not too many seconds, he disappears from view because the grain has sucked him down. It is not survivable. If you get caught in a grain bin, your chances of survival are not very good if you're above your waist. So stay away from grain bins. Stay out of the grain bins unless you have the proper harnesses on. Thank you very much.
Have you gone through the simulator?
I've done this. I did it yesterday.
Cool. So what do you think?
It was very good, very realistic. I probably haven't driven it enough to really give you a great idea, but it didn't take much. But I did the pair driving.
I did too.
It didn't take long.
Oh.
I got on the interstate, and it was like, uh-oh.
I know. I was driving on the grass. I couldn't get back on the road as much as I tried.
Oh yeah, and by the time you're on the grass, you're done.
Then the cops came.
Yeah.
They didn't like that so much.
Dave said there's a point.
Almost smashed.
Dave said there's a point to where if the accident is bad enough, you can get a vehicular homicide.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, that's life. Yeah, it's very realistic when you got to go back to. I know.
Oh, you're right in the car. And I'll go right in there. Stay behind him. Stay. Oh, that was not a good move.
Down the bottom. Right there. There you go. You see the green circles? It doesn't do anything. It's while you're driving. It's when you come to that stop sign where that car is. It's hard to hear her. She said when you get to that stop sign, take a right.
Yes. Yeah. Well, come on over and get the free stuff. We'll do the easy one right out of the chute, okay? Basically what you have is this pad right here, this kind of comes in, and you just push it on and roll it up. And we'll make it so you don't have to have any seat belts or any of that thing. Straight? Yep. Just like that. There you go. That's a little bit. It's okay. This is the really easy one. It's not having any headphones on.
I think I'm going to go ask Denise. You can't hear it at all.
Go ahead. Now basically all you do is just put your foot on the gas and take you all the way through.
Take it back to that.